Let's go. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Let's try this out. Let's go. Mic check, mic check. 1 2. Mic check. Can you hear us? Mic check. Let's go. Mic check, mic check. 1 2. Mic check. This is a lot better. I don't know why token wasn't working. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's start it off. We got to get the screen. Oh, and that's one more thing too. Last thing we got to get is the screen, and we got to get the paper because we're gonna have to block off a couple of things. So give us one more second, guys. Cool, we got everything. Give us 1 second. Very important. Somewhere like right here, I think it's perfect. First things first is just take off some of this tape. Alright, that's enough for now. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out late night. We gotta get the screen ready. For the most part, that's ready. We're gonna need the screens. These we need to save. These for sure we're gonna use in a bit. Put these together now. This for sure we're gonna use. And this we're gonna use. I think all we need now is a volleyball. How's everybody doing? We don't need that. Not gonna need that. Not gonna need that. This came out really good. This was a lot of fun. I know I need to do a lot better organization. Like, no lie, my arms are already getting tired. It might be in the other stack, to be honest with you. We're also gonna need this part, but we might have to grab this part. Yo, thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. I know, I'm sorry we haven't started yet, but this is all actually part of the process. So these are all things we don't need. So let's put these away. Perfect. We can put this over here. And now we're gonna go and grab some screens over here. Let's see what we're looking for. This is a Libby, so we're actually are gonna need this eventually. We don't care for that. This one I think is bad now, so we're gonna throw this one away. Big Libby, we do need this eventually. This is the bottom, this we do need. Luffy running. Here it is. I believe this one's it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Finally. So pretty much for the most part, we got everything now. We're gonna for sure need this now. So let's put this here. This one we don't have to use at the moment. We'll put that over there. We'll put it eventually with the better stash actually. This we're gonna need. We like that because it's probably the last thing we need. And these two also we don't need at the moment. We need later. So let's put this away. I know, guys, all of this is just part of the process. We must trust the process, believe in the process. Because if not, you cannot build an empire in one day. You cannot build Rome in one day. It just doesn't happen. So, what I feel like the most important thing to do is going to be to get like the positioning of the first screen. So to be honest, I think all this stuff can go in that same direction. We're gonna need a lot of tape. We're gonna need a lot of paper. And we're gonna need our homies here. Always by our sides. Cool. So I'm trying to get it so we don't even have that. Try to avoid the shadow, bad lighting. Cool. So now, first things first, like I said, let's worry about this bad boy. I feel like doing this, I'm gonna have to do some shading in here too. I tried like maybe like 45 minutes at the computer to try to print it out without any of this blocking, like ink in the picture, but it just would not work. So I thought, okay, the next best thing we can do is try to like just shade in, or like not shade, but block off that ink that would be going through, and try to just like leave the silhouette. It's like the most annoying thing to do. Little Pumpkin Spice, I love your videos. Thank you so much, Little Pumpkin Spice. That means the world to us. Thank you so much, Little Pumpkin Spice. How's your day been? So it's gonna go this way. Your name reminds me of a good friend of ours on her Instagram account. I always get it wrong too. I do like go look at her like, yo, what's your name again on Instagram? I ask her that like maybe like I used to ask her that all the time. It was so funny. She probably would like look at me like, girl, you already know. We're doing this to try to get rid of some of this ink. Owie. That was no joke. We definitely didn't learn how to make our videos like this right away. It took us a long time. Our day's been going good. We went on a run. We have a tournament to worry about in a couple of weeks. So I definitely feel like I need to get in shape. I've been like a lazy couch potato just on the YouTube's trying to like post as much content as possible now that we're partnered. So I definitely have to make sure I learn how to. I feel like reprogram myself to go outdoors and play volleyball at a decently high level because we're playing with some grown men. Ooh, there we go. Little Pumpkin Spice, you're the best. I love your name, by the way. And is that Olivia Rodrigo as your profile picture, or you just look like her apparently? Because that's cool either way. Everyone, tell little pumpkin spice that she's the best. See, exactly. We all love volleyball. That's why we're here. We're gonna make a little volleyball shirt right now. Over here, we have some hats that we made over the year. We have like our shirts that we've been trying to make this so far as well this year. And we have an Instagram account where I upload more of like the apparel side of what we do and use and make. Not make, but what in theory we want our clothing line to be like. Taj. See, exactly. There we go. Taj understands. Taj gets it. Shout out to Taj. Good energy, good vibration all around here. That's all we care about. We are all literally just trying to do our best here. Our day's been going good. We went on a run, like I was telling Little Pumpkin Spice. Trying to get ready to get back into shape for volleyball. Made some content today, which is kind of like my job now, which is kind of exciting. Like 2 years ago, that's what I dreamed about. And tried to go on live earlier with Doki, but that didn't work out. I don't know why our mic wasn't working. But I kind of felt like it was like a sign that we shouldn't even be trying to do that and we need to get back to work like this. Because I know for sure I've been ignoring it. How about you, Taj? How's your day been? Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. And I'm thinking, like, not thinking, but I kind of feel like I have to make this a more of a often, more on my agenda of things I need to be doing. And then let me give you guys the rundown of the shirt too, so you know what we're doing. We're gonna leave this kind of part alone because that's gonna have the arch. How long have you been playing for Little Pumpkin Spice? Thank you so much. It's literally been a long road coming, guys, and trust me, like I feel like I should. I feel like I don't sound as excited, but like for reals, guys, like this is all I ever wanted growing. Not well, yeah, I guess growing up. Once I realized, like people are doing this as a living, and I just realized that there's no way that for how much I love this sport, and from what I was always told, like how crazy, like I not crazy, but like well I dressed, like I had to do something more. 2 years, yeah, literally, I can tell you the statistics behind it. That's how like crazy it is. A year and a half, 1,700 videos, 1,400 videos, and like 400 subscribers. Embarrassing, cringe. And then I was just like, what am I doing wrong? Like literally like crying in my sleep. Like, what am I doing wrong? And then I was just like, maybe if I just do what everyone else is doing, which at the time was like, oh, this is your figure if you scroll, this is your figure if you like. And I have a ton, and I just mean a ton of figures, wrestling figures, anime figures, So I kind of rode that way for a little bit, but I still didn't feel well or happy about it because they weren't like volleyball subscribers; they were anime subscribers, which is great. It's Thank you. This is like the first sweater we made. I don't know if you like Digimon, but we put like the Digi crest on it. I wish you. Let me see. So we have the Digi crest with all the Digi symbols. Like I forget which one. I think this is like love. This is like intelligence. This is like serenity. Don't quote me on the way. By the way, wisdom, hope, and I think this is like courage. And then in the back we have like the original skull shovel volleyball logo that we made. Thank you, but this is all cricket, which is really whack. I'll be the first one to say it because cricket peels really fast, which we don't like. We don't want to be a brand that it just peels right away. So right away, I realized like, oh shit, we're in a pickle. Our stuff that we're making is peels. We're not making good content. Like just was not looking good for your boy. So we kind of want a little bit like this. Like for sure, I wanted to just give up and be like, yes, exactly. We are big anime fans. Yeah, we have different colors. Like we have like a white zip up that we're gonna make too, and then we made a navy blue sweater. We have another navy blue that we just pressed like the original, another version of the skull and shovel logo, but diving. And our favorite anime is Yu Yu Hakusho. Number one. Number two is probably Naruto. Hence what you'll see right now. What about you little pumpkin spice? What's your favorite anime? I almost want to like leave it like the square, but I feel like it's just not gonna do the job. And then I kind of feel like I might have to like. It's difficult. It's difficult to see. Yeah, Attack on Titan. I heard is really good. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it though. Little pumpkin spice, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're trying. We're just trying. You know, with all this, like ideally, the dream was with uh, eventually we would be big enough as a YouTube account. We could use all this revenue from from the ads to hopefully like buy my mom a house. That was like the dream. Something like that. Demon Slayer and Naruto. I haven't watched Demon Slayer yet. My brother has watched Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. He told me both of them are good. And if you guys are telling me that it's good too, then it has to be. Yeah, thank you. It's what I'm realizing, like I wouldn't be able to do it as a corporate worker in America, trying to raise up the rankings. Like after 5 years, I was just like working so much. I was just like, no, this is not doing it for me. And I don't know why. I thought about like, oh, maybe if I make content on YouTube about my love for volleyball and like anime, maybe it'll resonate with people. Definitely on my to watch list after uh, the Olympics, for sure. Let's do something like that. You know, everyone likes a good story, I feel like. I kind of want this to blend in. I know it's not the end of the world because this isn't even going to be perfect, but I do want to make it look like I'm trying. Something like that, yeah. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. That's so rad of you guys. And also the reason why I was looking for the volleyball right now, so I was trying to see maybe what I'm gonna have to do to make it look. Don't give it. Keep up great content, and I believe you will buy the house for your mom in no time. Oh my God, Taj, you're the king. Thank you for believing in the dream. Yeah, that's like what we're doing, making like trying to make good content. We finally got partnered with YouTube, and I wanted to. I just realized like I have like such a weird creative outlook for volleyball that why not try to make like not volleyball clothing because I know that's a thing, but like a volleyball lifestyle of aesthetic for like I don't know, I guess for like people like us that like anime and like our certain sports. And I'm thinking maybe I kind of want to cover this part up too to make it to keep giving it that like to not give it a square boxy look. Taj King, bro, that's sick. What's up, Taj King? It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for hanging out. So I guess we have two little things to worry about right now to cover. First things first is, like I said, I kind of want to keep this little kind of like, I guess, yeah, something like that. I want to keep the shape of like the shuriken. Demon Slayer? Yeah, I heard. Like, I'm so behind. I only watched like 2 episodes of Chainsaw Man. I liked it a lot. I thought it was cool, but I'm only like 100 episode 150 in One Piece. It's almost like a guilty, like a horrible confession to make. And you call yourself a One Piece fan? Little pumpkin spice. Girl, you're preaching it. Me too. Like one of the clips that I feel like helped me grow. Like everyone was like, "I did everything. Where's my figures?" And I just replied to everybody, "Once you help us get to 1 billion subscribers, you'll get your figure." I was like, I don't know what else to say. I don't think that was part of the of the dotted lines or in a fine print. But yes, once we hit 10 million subscribers, little pumpkin spice, I'll be like, she was there. She believed in us. So Let's see. Let's get the volleyball. This is the best way to check. And if anything, best case scenario, it's just gonna be to like have the shearing and be like almost incomplete because it's worth it just to have the volleyball. Cause see, the volleyball would be right here. Yeah, and it's gonna go over the shuriken. I feel like 3/4 complete shirt or shuriken shirt is better than almost like a squarey shuriken shirt. Mhm. This is like an original design that my homie made, or what like our clothing line would be. We have some hats already made. We have some shirts made. We're working on shorts a lot right now. All right, this should be like the last part, and then we're gonna start adjusting this. Figure out where we're gonna put it. That's gonna be like the second biggest issue. Oh, little pumpkin spice, my bad. Someone else asked me the other day, what are my pronouns? So yeah, what are your pronouns? If you don't want to tell us, don't worry about it. But my bad, I thought you were a girl. My B. It took forever, but I feel like we're almost done. Just with this one part too. Cool. But you're still my favorite love YouTuber. You're my favorite subscriber. Little pumpkin spice if you subscribe. So this is what we're doing now. And yeah, like there's like cool little things in volleyball that that like are in culture. Like digging is in defense. So I was like, what do you use to dig? Use a shovel. I had like made up a character where he is doesn't have hands, but instead like he has two shovels. He has his hands put together to make a shovel. So this is like the first character in the whole line. His name is Digsby. I wonder if you guys can see it. Maybe this would be better. There's that one trend too on TikTok that I've been meaning to do. Is this better? Can you guys see this? I know, me too. I've been like that's where we're at right now. It's like I feel we've been like playing with too far too long on the designs. See, that's what the back would look like. This is what we have for our sweaters. We finally made it bigger too, so it's not that small. Like final product. Is that better? His name is Digsby. So there you go, and that's like the front. We need to put a patch on the bottom, and then these are like hats that we made in the beginning of the year. We were very big into like hat embroidery. Let me see. Maybe I can move this light thing this way. I should definitely clean, like maybe put a backdrop here. Now, see, because you still see some kind of like, maybe like that with red three like proof puffing. That's what it's called. That's red. This is on white. That's your name. When I get a chance, I'll try to subscribe to it. And green. This is my favorite one. It has like a little brim on it. And then let's see. I guess the one more thing we need is to introduce you to the star of the show. Her name is Libby. He's a libero, but he's not that good. Digsby is not that good of a libero, but her name is Libby, and she's like the best. Same, we love pink. Let's see, can you guys see it like this? Right, it'd be like right there. I'm trying to get like good optimal lighting. It's like the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Kind of like that. Boom. There we go. I think that was better. But yeah, those aren't gonna be like what we sell. Those shorts don't really stretch. We have like official like stretchy volleyball shorts, like athletic. I'll bring them out in a bit maybe. But we for sure one gotta finish doing up this first print. We've been here, I wanna say for a minute, and we haven't even like pressed any ink yet, if you catch my drift. And that's always the first things first. And yeah, we've been here 40 minutes, guys. Thank you so much, Little Pumpkin Spice. Same. We love volleyball so much. That's like literally why we're doing all of this. Yo, we got a new viewer. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're finally gonna finish doing this shirt now. So I'm thinking something like this. We have to leave some space on the top because it's gonna have like an arch. How long have you been playing for volleyball? Little pumpkin spice. Ooh, watch out. We almost messed up. We gotta go a little bit further over here on this side. I almost didn't see it. $2 years? Oh, that's so cool. Are you guys playing with like rotations yet? I think that should be good enough. Do you have a position? Okay, cool. So I'm like that. Let's go. Kind of want like his hand right there. Taj, you've been playing for 3 months. That's cool. Oh, and yeah, you do clubs. So yeah, you're like high end. I'm so jealous of you. That means you're really really good, and you're gonna be a lot better. Congrats. I'm so jealous of you. Take advantage of it, homegirl or homeboy. Sorry, it's the name. What position then do you play, Little Pumpkin Spice? And then you do two Taj. Let's see. I think that's gonna be good. The volleyball's gonna go like right over here. Arch, maybe just a little lower. I mean, the fact that you can do club is like super, super like. Oh, you're a middle. Oh, everyone needs a middle, and you're right. Yeah, you're an opposite then, Taj. That's what we call it. We're pretty much like half a team already. I'm the libero. All we need is a setter now and an outside. We got like the whole squad. The volleyball's gonna go like right over here, guys, and then the name's gonna arch. I think we should be fine like this. I'm getting kind of angsty though. I just know I need to do it because it's like the worst feeling ever when you're like in the groove, but like you just worry about doing something because you feel like you're gonna fail. That's how I feel about like doing, like playing. I went on Monday to play open gym volleyball, like I usually normally do, and I just feel like I played so bad. And that's not like the first. Like I'm not the greatest. Yeah, here's shout outs to Goku. He's here live to watch us do the live screen printing. He's gonna be like, "Welcome to new homie." Oh, sorry, you didn't even get to see him. How's that? Is that better? We're in SoCal. All right, for real though, guys, we gotta do this because if not, I feel like we're just never gonna do it, and I hate this feeling. It's like the worst. It's good enough. I just feel like we need to do it. You're out in Rancho Cucamonga. No, I mean it's the truth. I played like bad. I on my service eve, like the ball went like right through my hands. Oh, it was the worst. I remember that play, and then there's one play like the ball went like in between the left back, me, which I was middle back, and then the right back, and I should have just known that neither one of them wouldn't have gotten it, and like it just went right in front of us, and like I dove and I missed it, and it was just like the most embarrassing thing ever. I know I'm okay. Like I know I'm good. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I need to get back into it. Like I've been definitely making a lot more content than I've been playing, which is definitely not the good thing, especially when I have a tournament coming up. But I need to definitely get back into rhythm because it's definitely something where you have to be doing not constantly, but I definitely feel it helps when you're in like a flow and you just feel good about playing. Sorry guys, I'm looking for like a little something that we can use to pour the ink with, and I think I found it. I definitely feel like it's a mental game. Where like sometimes I feel like I don't know if overthink is the right word, but I just don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I should be playing better, but I'm not. But it's okay. Enough of self-deprecating talk. This is fun, happy times, making fun, happy art based on fun, happy things that we love with fun, happy people. Thank you guys for hanging out. Ooh, that's perfect. Always try to be careful where you spread your ink. Make sure it doesn't spill on any of your guys' stuff. That's like the worst. Alright, let it rip. One, two. And then just to be on the safe side, we just go one more round. Save everything you can. This is all ink we can still use for the volleyball itself, the top, the bottom. So now, moment of truth, step one of the project. I'm actually kind of nervous. Yeah, kind of came out okay. Didn't come out the best. The idea was there, I feel like. I don't know if like letting it be a square itself would have been the answer. But we gave it the good old American try. That's all I can say. So now, sadly enough, we got to take this piece of paper off. And yeah, it's too low too. For where it should be. It should be a little bit higher because the arching name isn't going to be like that low. It was fun though doing it because I still just needed, I guess, to see how it came out. First of all, let me let you guys zoom in. I want to, but for some odd reason, my microphones have been acting up and haven't been letting me stream with the audio. So give me a second. We're just gonna leave that there for now. I'm gonna clean the screen off. If you don't clean, I don't know why I'm cleaning the screen, to be honest. I don't think I'm gonna use this screen again. The image didn't come out as it came out, but I think it's just like how I try to maybe do too much. Maybe I should have just left it try to be a square. Just about done here cleaning. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I think the best bet, because I don't really feel like blow drying, is maybe just start moving on to the next little project. Let's see. Be careful. See, I didn't even notice it, and I almost touched it, and I have black ink all over my thumb. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I think it could be better. I know it can be better. I'm just being very hard on myself. I try to make it so I made the picture with Naruto having the volleyball inside the Rasengan earlier, but it did this wasn't coming out right. So I was like, oh, maybe I can just put it in there myself. But like you can see, it's a little too low. It's not as big as we want it. So let's not get too hung up on it. We'll come back to it later. Let's see, where can we put it where it won't get damaged? That's always the hardest part. Goodness gracious, I'm just looking for a place for this shit. Yeah, this should be fine for now. We'll leave this here for now. Let's see. We'll zoom out. So first things first, put our ink away. Anything that's remotely of contaminated ink, get rid of it for this moment. You do not want to get anything. So I guess what were we thinking? Okay, I did want to try this out. I have these pair of shorts that I've already made with white. Can you see? You see that? Oh, yeah, we can do a Demon Slayer shirt. I'll be down. So let's move these over. It gives me a reason to get into the anime too. So maybe just iron this really fast. I'm so down. I love taking requests from fellow people that like believe in the concept in their dream. So the laser dream, it was a volleyball with a fitted volleyball behind it. I think it looked like going fast. No, I've seen it, Taj. I'm so down. We could definitely do it. We could definitely try it. Obviously, we can't sell it, and there's a couple ways we could do it. We can either like get a picture in full color. We can get the and edit the volleyballs into it, and then we run it through with a white shirt to get full vibrant colors. But we could only do it in white, and the space is pretty much like what you saw with my square right now. Whatever that square is, that's the space that we would have available for the shirt, which is not that big. We can try to do it in black and white, or not in black and white, but in like one color, two color, with these silk screens, like how we're doing it right now. But I'm super down. I'm super down, Taj. That sounds like something like right up our alley, to be honest with you. Sorry, guys, we're almost done here with ironing these shorts. So we're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. Pull this out. It's not that I'm creative. It's just that I guess I've failed that many times with the concepts that I've had in my head. Like for example, this Naruto Rasengan one. Like that's how we got this answer. I thought this was pretty cool. I like the Mega Man. Let me show you guys really fast. One second. That shirt, I like this shirt a lot. It took us 1, 2, 3, 4 different like presses, like what you saw me do right now. This was 1, 2, 3, and then the volleyball was 4 different presses. I wouldn't be able to get that kind of space in the sublimation machine. So give me 1 second. We're gonna need a little cardboard. I hope I didn't tear off a piece that we actually needed. That would be kind of funny. I know we have plenty of cardboard laying around, but I thought we had like a specific piece just for these shorts. And if we don't, that is actually kind of tragic, which it looks like. No, because this isn't thick enough. This is literally gonna have to be this. We're gonna have to cut one. Let's see. Oh, ouchies! Just stepped on our square. Can't break that. If we break that, game over. Ouchies. That's okay. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm okay. My toe, my like left foot hurts. I did step on something, and it hurt, but it's okay. It's kind of like that feeling like when you step on Legos, but not as dramatic. So we need that. We need to be careful with this ink over here. We have our square. Right here. And then we're either gonna make these shorts a lot cooler or we're gonna kind of maybe ruin them. I was kind of disappointed with this ink originally that we grabbed. Like, I thought it was gonna be like super bright fluorescent pink, but it kind of came out to like Patrick from SpongeBob pink, and definitely not what I was looking for. Definitely not looking for Patrick pink, but maybe I guess it might be the answer that I was looking for. I was just not wanting to accept it at the moment. And this is Kenshin. This we might use it a bit. This might be cool in black on pink. Let's leave that there for now. Thank you so much. Yeah, I might need to either ice it or rest it or something. So, hope hate to do this again, guys. Cool, found her already. Perfect. Kind of worried because I really do like these shorts too, but you can tell like the ink was like too much on there. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate your support, little pumpkin spice. Do what your dad says. Go to bed. No problem. Thank you, Ty. Sorry I missed your comment. Didn't mean to ignore you like that, boss. Thank you so much. Have a great night too. If you're leaving. Peace out, guys. Have a great night. Thank you for all the love and support. We love you, little pumpkin spice, and we love you, Tosh. Have a great night. Good night, fam. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Hopefully, you guys can see the shorts when they're done. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow, little pumpkin spice. Don't be a stranger, homie. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get, guys. Let's get this kind of close. Let's get this kind of close. Let's get some napkins to clean this off. And if you're just joining us, thank you so much. Glad you can make it for our late night silk screening edition. How's your day been? Let us know in the chat below. We're here for the people. Oh, and watch out, we literally just got ink all over ourselves too. That's why if you notice, we always try to have as many napkins as possible around here. Cool, we're just about ready. Hands are clean. We haven't used this ink in a while. Kind of worried, kind of not worried, but more like nervous. Cool, I think that's about it. It's as good as it's gonna get. Had a double, triple check. Now it's all up to the ink gods. See how this is gonna come out. Got another spatula thingy majiggy. I love the pink. I just don't know why it didn't translate. I don't know if the cotton like ate it up and took the vibrancy. Like I feel like I even wasted like half of the bottle just because I was so disappointed. I thought like that's what I was missing. There we go. That should be more than enough. Alright, spread the ink. Alright. That's pretty much it. Now let it rip. One, two. I think this is going to be a little bit different because of the kind of material that we're silk screening on. It isn't cotton, and I feel like that's what kind of like absorbed the vibrancy of the color. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. Already silk screen. We already pressed it twice. 1, 2, and 3. No, it came out pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest with you. Let's just see how it comes out after it dries. There's a lot of ink that we missed, and I'm glad we're swiping it off as we speak. This stuff is not cheap, and I do not have a job. I don't make enough at my job. I don't do enough great content to just buy ink whenever I want to, sadly. Kind of don't know why I like that one. It just looks straight down, but like I don't mind it. It's not the worst thing in the world. Now, sadly, we need to once again wash our screen. Very important. But I feel like you can see what I'm talking about. Like it almost like it seeps in, like you can see in the middle of the head. Like I kind of want to try that the bigger version of her in pink on like a navy blue shirt. See how the cotton eats that. And also, I think this is like the bigger version of her. I think I was supposed to only do the small version. Which, if that's the case, it's not the end of the world. It's still kind of cool. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Let's just check out what we just finished right now. Cha-ching. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Put this somewhere over here. Cool, let's find a spot for these just to dry off for now. Cool, I think I can hang out there for now. Yo, thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry for giving you it. How's that for now? And we'll whites. Oh. For now, and then let's see. Now that we're here, what's our next step? What's the next thing we can do? We already did these with Libby. I feel like Kenshin would be cool. In pink. Ouchies. So first things first, make sure everything's nice and clean. Okay, cool. Now, next step is actually gonna be to iron it again. So now we gotta go iron. Give us a second, guys. We're gonna use some black ink. So let's get the black ink ready. Black ink. And then let's see. Ooh, watch out. We have ink on our fingers, so be careful. Clean our hands off. And then we're gonna go iron the shirt. Give us a second. Cool, we're back. So, first things first again. Perfect. At least that's there. Let's see. Remove these for now. We don't need them. see. We don't have to use this one for now. But we're gonna use it just as a visual. Cool. So it's still perfect like that. So we can put the character like right there. I know, guys, the worst part. Square over there. We could do the giant Libby. I'd rather do the giant Libby. We'll leave the giant Libby for the teal. I already have this idea here, but don't ruin it. Oh goodness gracious, where'd he go? Where'd the boo boo boo? Where did we leave it? Or did it fall somewhere? Oh, it's right here. Worst case scenario, we could just go and buy another pink tank top. You're like, psych. Welcome back. I guess we'll ask you, little pumpkin spice. Do you want to see what we're doing right now? Do you want to see the little homegirl that we just made on our shorts on this shirt? Oh, thank you so much. That's why we want to hear from you. What do you want to see? What we're already doing right now? All right, you got it then. You got it, boss. Your wish is our command. That's why we're working on finishing this up. Well, the goddess, and I don't mean that like sexually, but I mean this like endearingly. Queen Taylor Swift once said, "The greatest legacy you can leave is just being a good person, a nice, sweet person." Yeah, I like to think so. Like I realize now that like growing up, I didn't get the chance to experience things the way I wish I could have. Like how you did club, or you're currently doing club. I had no idea like that existed, and like I wish I did do it because like I had no idea I was gonna love volleyball this much. I hope so. I hope you're proud of me. But if you're proud of me and the certain friends that I made along the way that care about this vision or at least like it at least a little bit are proud of me, then that's all that really matters, I guess. Exactly. You don't need. You're not gonna win everyone over. I feel like that's one thing I definitely learned through this little journey I've been on so far. Oh, thank you. I think that's just as good as it's gonna get. We've been doing this for a while, so I hope you're doing something right. It's always what I tell like any of the people that are all like, "Oh, you're growing so fast." Well, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like sitting at home for like 2 hours a day making videos." Yeah, I know they're not saying it like to be mean. I know they're like genuinely like, excited and happy for us, but it's kind of like, ooh, good, this go, that's close. How do I say it? You can only be making bad videos for so long before you get tired of it, and you're like, "What am I doing wrong? How do I fix this?" That's six. That's good enough right there. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means so much to us. Sometimes I felt like no, like only like a certain amount of people like loved it, and like I could count them all in my hands, like this. I'll add you to the list though. Oof, we're almost running out of black tea. That's just kind of scary. I think that should be enough. Let's wash off this pink paint before it becomes a problem. Alright, guys, ready for this? Kind of worried, kind of anxious, but it's okay. I know this happens all the time before I do anything like this. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna have to definitely do it again. Alright. Okay. Oh goodness, I just realized don't stop yet because we missed a whole like piece of his hair. Cool. That did it. Step 1. Step 1 for today. We can already tell that the screen is kind of going bad. There's some water spots that went through. But not bad. This is always the worst part, is cleaning the screens. let's call it. We're gonna call it a night. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.